On an island that can support a population of 1,000 lizards, there is currently a population of 600. Okay, that first sentence told us a lot of information. It can support a population of 1,000. That's the carrying capacity, or the limit to growth, K, which is 1,000. There's currently a population of 600. That's our initial value. That's what we're starting off with. That's F sub 0 is 600. These lizards have a lot of offspring and not a lot of natural predators. So they have a very high growth rate, which is 150% per generation. Okay, so that's R. We're growing by 150%, which is 1.5. Calculate the number of lizards present after 3 generations. So our formula for logistic growth is F sub n equals F sub n minus 1 times 1 plus R times 1 minus Fn minus 1 over K. And that's our general formula. Now we know R and K, so we can plug those in. F sub n equals F sub n minus 1 times 1 plus 1.5 times 1 minus Fn minus 1 over K, which is 1,000. Okay, I want to know after 3 generations, so I'm looking for F3 here. To find F1, I'm going to be plugging my initial amount in. 600 times 1 plus 1.5 times 1 minus 600 over 1,000. Now, there's fast ways to do this using calculators. In Desmos, we can create a function, and I'm going to just do f of x. And we're just going to write out this function right here. Our input is the fn minus 1. That's like our x. So I'd have x times and 1 plus 1.5 times 1 minus x over 1,000. Okay, so there's our function. Don't worry about the graph of it. The graph of it is pretty pointless. But now what we can say is, well, to get my next one, I'm going to put it in a table. I've got my x1, and instead of y1 here, I'm going to do f of x1. Okay, that's going to go ahead and compute each number for me. So I plugged in 600. And look, my lizard population has jumped to 960. So that's my F1, 960. To get F2, I'm just plugging 960 in now. So I go here and I plug 960 in. And notice that I've now jumped over the 1,000 carrying capacity. So round to the nearest whole number, this is 1,018. So I have 1,018 lizards, but the island can only support 1,000. So I've got to have some lizards die. Okay, we can't be growing anymore. So when we plug in 1,018, we should drop for our next generation to get F3. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see what happens. 1,018. And look at that, we drop down below. Okay, now round to the nearest whole number, we're at 991. That's exactly what we would expect because our island can't support more than 1,000. So if there's more than 1,000, we've got to equalize and lose those extra ones. So there's our F3. After 3 generations, we're expecting 991 lizards.